Hey Internet, it's your old friend Dominic here with the All-American Casino Guide, and tonight we're going to be continuing on the Late Night Poker series. If you're unfamiliar with this series, essentially what it is myself giving feedback to some actual live poker done by our ACG friends who get together pretty regularly and play some poker online. And so anyway, I'm going to give them some feedback so they can up their game, and vicariously through watching, you're going to learn a thing or two as well. So without further ado, let's get to the cards. All right, so let's take a look at the first hand here. Let's see, we got Adam and Allison both kind of with the same hand, ace-7, one heart, one black card. Let's see, ace-9. Look, this is really interesting because we got three players holding an ace, and then Horace has the slight advantage with a 9. This is going to be interesting. I think the only person here who has no hand whatsoever and should just fold is Robo-Clubs. All right, so option goes to Adam, who's got the first option. He's in for 100. Allison, I'm sure, is going to be in for 100 as well. Yep. Robo-Clubs feels good about his 6-3. Don't know why. Okay, so here we go. Here comes the flop. It's 6, queen, ace. Okay, so first to bet, of course, is Holdem Horace. Throws out a bet of 22.40. Ben Gazzoli folds. Adam doubles it. Feeling very confident about his pair of aces. So is Allison. Looks like everyone's feeling very confident. Robo-Clubs is out. All right, so the turn card is a 10 of clubs. No real help there for anybody. It still looks like Horace is edging a slight advantage in the hand with that 9 kicker. This is going to be really interesting if a 7 comes up on the river. So let's go ahead and see what Horace does, because he's at the first option. Okay, he checks. He's all in for Adam. Adam's all in. Allison, what are you going to do? You're going to go all in as well? Well, she doesn't go all in, just 5 grand more. She's got the chip. She should do it, but no, actually shouldn't, because I already know she's losing the hand. But in this particular situation, yeah, there we go. Horace takes it all. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know, it's really sad. You had the 3 players essentially holding the same hand. Just a pair of aces, but that's why kicker cards are so important, guys. People often think, I have an ace, or I have a king, and they overlook their kicker card. That kicker card can really come in handy in certain situations. Okay, let's take a look at the second hand here. Okay, Robo-Clubs, kind of a complete reversal from the previous hand. He's got 9-10 on suit with spades. Pretty good hand, I think. Everyone else has some really weird, janky hands. Okay, speaking of bad kickers, we have Allison with a Jack-3, Ben Gazzoli Jack-7, Adam sitting with 3-4 off suit. Ooh, this is just bad all around. Okay. Okay, let's see how this plays out. It looks like the option, let's see, Adam's on the button, so first option goes to Horace. He calls 100. Ben Gazzoli folds. Adam's in for 100. Allison's in for the other 50. Robo-Clubs has the option as the big blind. Let's see, is he going to raise? He shouldn't. He should just roll the cards. All right. All right, so here's the flop. It's 3 king 9. A lot of hearts, but hearts is pretty useless right now because nobody's holding any hearts. That 9 pairs up nicely with Robo-Clubs 9-10 on suit. It looks like a pair of 3s for Adam and Allison. Nothing too special there. Even if I got that pair of 9s, I would still be pretty concerned about that king with this many players still in the hand for certainly. All right, so first option goes to Allison, who has to decide how she's going to play this hand with her pair of 3s. What are you going to do, Allison? She checks to Robo-Clubs, who at this point should at least put a pot bet in. 300, at least 370. No, he's going to check as well. Holdem Horace is holding nothing. I mean, I guess he's got like a kind of a busted, kind of straight 6, 8, 9. I mean, there's a 10. Okay, so Holdem Horace, now he needs to just go runner for a 7. Everyone's checking around the board, so why not? If you get free cards, go for it, right? Robo-Clubs better bet something at this point because the pot is pathetic. It's like $300. He bets 100. Wow, big money. That's going to scare nobody out of the hand. Okay, so even Holdem Horace, who's just holding out hope for that 7, is going to... All right, Adam finally throws an actual bet out with 800 and scares out Allison, who technically had a better hand than him. But unfortunately, RoboClubs calls his bet and raises it 1,500. And here comes a 6 of hearts. Still no help for anybody. Looks like RoboClubs is still holding out that pair of 9s. He throws 5,500. Adam, all you got is a pair of 3s. He raises to all in 8,400. Oh, Adam, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, next hand. Adam's sitting out this hand because he crazily went in all in last hand. Okay, so we have ace-5, Allison, offsuit. I guess that's kind of an open-ended wheel draw, okay? 2 jack on suit with diamonds for RoboClubs. Should be Robo-Diamonds. Ben Gazzoli, 6-4 offsuit. Jack 4 for Horace. Wow, okay. So first option goes to Ben Gazzoli. He's in for 100. Allison's also in for 100. RoboClubs throws in the other 50. He still has. Horace has the last option. With his Jack 4, he's going to decide to roll the cards. All right, so the 9-4-6 is the result on the flop, which means Ben Gazzoli has turned his pathetic 6-4 offsuit into 2 pair. Quite impressive, if you ask me. All right, and Holdem Horace has a pair of 4s. All right, that's interesting. Nothing too exciting except for the fact that RoboClubs now has 3 diamonds. Okay, let's see how this plays out. So RoboClubs has the first option. He's going to check, I guarantee it. It's pretty standard. Yep, he checks. Horace with his pair of 4s, he bets 200, which is decent. But of course, Ben Gazzoli raises to 978. Allison's probably going to fold at this point. That's what I expect. RoboClubs is probably going to fold as well. It's 900. No, he's going to call. He feels very confident about his cards. All right. And he gets a jack on the turn. So he's actually... okay, but then Ben Gazzoli throws a massive bet out and everyone folds. All right, well, that's just how it happens sometimes. I mean, he did have a full house at that point, so... Or no, I'm sorry, he didn't have a full house, but he was well on his way to a full house. All right, so let's take a look at this hand here. It's another one of those hands where you have multiple players essentially holding the same cards. You have ace-9, ace-3, ace-8, and where the kicker card, I think, is going to come into play a lot more than you think. Obviously, then you also have a player holding king-9, Horace holding king-9 on suit with clubs. Normally, I'd say that's pretty good, but then... Ben Gazzoli's holding ace-8 on suit with clubs as well. A lot of clubs have already been dealt out of the deck, so that's concerning. I would say that either king-9 or ace-9 are going to win this hand. I have a strong feeling one way or another. Adam has the first option. He's going to be in for 100, I think. Yes, he is. Allison's got ace-9. She's in for 100. RoboClubs with ace-3. He's in for 100, right? He's got to be in for 100. Yep, he's in. Horace, are you in for the other 50? Yep, Ben Gazzoli, last option. He raises to 600. I can always rely on Ben Gazzoli to needlessly raise the pot pre-flop. Adam doubles the bet to 1,200. Allison crazily throws in 1,200 as well. RoboClubs wants 1,800 on it. And everyone's calling 1,800 except for Horace, who doesn't like his 9-king, which is too bad because he would have just paired his 9 right now. Okay, so the flop 5-9-2. Adam's got the first option. He's got nothing. He bets 500. Allison's got a pair of 9. She bets 1,000. RoboClubs throws in 1,500. Ben Gazzoli calls. Everyone calls. The turn is an 8 of hearts. Now it's really kind of interesting because now you have 2 players who think they have something. Allison with her pair of 9s. Ben Gazzoli with his pair of 8s. No ace in sight. Wow. There's a pretty good straight draw going for Adam if he can just find that 6 somehow. It's really an interesting hand whatsoever. I don't know why RoboClubs keeps throwing in more money, though. This is really interesting. Adam has got the first option. He checks, as you should, because he's holding out for a 6. He's hoping for a free card. He's not going to get it, though. Oh, maybe he will. Checks from Allison. RoboClub should check. He bets $3 grand. He is bluffing as the day is long. Everyone's betting $3 now. Everyone's calling him. Oh my God, there's the 6 of diamonds. Adam pulls a crazy straight. Let's see how he plays this. He's gonna go all in for 3,700 and everyone's gonna call him. I just know they are because they got the chips to do it. No, RoboClubs finally folds because he realizes he has nothing. Adam gets a nice big 34,000. Big hand for Adam, big hand. That's a nice play. That was a hell of a river card, Adam. That was a hell of a river card. So that's all we have for tonight. I really hope you enjoyed that exciting last hand. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below as a comment. And while you're at it, make sure to clickety-clack that like button. Give that thumbs up and turn it blue. And pound that big red subscribe button if you haven't already. Join our loyal posse of fans. And while you're at it, also check out the backlog of great tips, tricks, tutorials, and trivia videos we have up on the channel already. So much good stuff for you to watch, especially if you enjoyed this video. My name's Dominic. This has been the All-American Casino Guide, wishing you luck and reminding you as always, play responsibly.